Hey there, everybody. It's Kitty. Today I decided to do a video real quick of something that I have been doing for a little while because for Christmas gifts, I do buy these particular Dollar Tree items, and I wanted to show you guys what I do with them. In order to give them a little pizzazz and also a little love into it in order to give out as presents. I'm going to this year going to give like one of these items, like these I want to say crafty items that I'm going to be putting together kind of, and beauty items that I will include in the little baskets and stuff like that for co-workers and friends. So this is just like a little quick tip on what I do with these. If you saw my last video, I did buy a whole bunch of these canvas boards, I guess canvas frames, wooden frame canvases that had some really beautiful pictures on them. And pretty much everything that I do put on these things are found at the Dollar Tree. So you find these little sparkly dots. I mean, like, usually it's like that whole like sheet or whatever. I just cut it down to make it easier to store. And what I'll do is I'll pick each little dot off and I'll put them in little random spots around the actual corners of the picture. And then also these little shells I actually found in these little glass jars that are worse. Well, I don't know if they are anymore, but they were sold at the Dollar Tree. So I bought each one with all the different shells in it. And I actually have one that's already done, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then also, obviously, all these little flowers are from the really big flower section at the Dollar Tree. So all of those flowers that you tend to buy are beautiful or just sitting around the house. You can actually use them for crafting. A finished product to show you what it looks like. Here's one right here. Obviously, you can see the little sparkle dots that I kind of put random spots, and I use tacky glue for that. And then I use hot glue for the I guess the flower and the greenery, and then also the stick shells on there. And then with this particular one, I did have, I don't know if you can see, focus, come on, do I have to tap you? There we go. Well, it's a little hard to focus, but some of the leaves do have a little bit of glitter on them. All that is just a little nail polish that I have on the side that I hardly use, have nail polish on my nails. So the ones that I do have, I tend to use for other stuff. But that's just a little touch that if you don't have nail polish, you do not have to do that part. But I put hot glue underneath this part to keep the shell in place. And then I put a little bit of E6000 in the cracks to kind of help stabilize it. So that way, like, it doesn't come off, because I know hot glue sometimes come off of some of those things. And yeah, that's just one of the things that I do with these paintings, or that I am doing right now with these paintings. Before this, I was doing it to mirrors. Example, this is a mirror. Ooh, that's weird. A mirror from the Dollar Tree, different sizes. You can buy their little round ones, square ones. So I mean, like, to me, this is a blank canvas to me. And then to show you what I do with it, same thing. I get all this stuff from the Dollar Tree, the stickers, the moss and everything, but I'll show you. Ta-da! So it's kind of hard to videotape with the mirror, I guess. But if you notice, there are little, I found little buttons with like a little kitty, and I cut off the back side, so that way it's just a little flat kitty hiding out in the little bushes, and I have little rocks hiding around in here. And then this is all from the Dollar Tree. This is actually from the Dollar Tree, 2 little stickers, and all of this is moss that I kind of stuck on the edges. So this is just something else, another, once I get the presents together, I'm going to get this all cleaned off and make sure it's nice and reflective. And then once I put it in a package, it'll be perfect and beautiful. It has a little bit of dust on it right now from me making these over the past, so like 2 or 3 months or so. So they kind of collect a little bit of dust, but just little details on here are also like, I got a little button right here, a broken necklace that I had. And here's another sticker, that foil type sticker that they have at the Dollar Tree, and another stone. So it's just like little things like that. And this is also a necklace that was broken, little keys that look like little shaped keys. So I just glued that right onto there and just kind of added to it. This is just one of the larger projects I've done. And then the little canvases are the smaller ones. So that's just a little tip I wanted to share with you guys of the crafting thing that I am doing with these items. Even though you can just give somebody one of these, you do not have to do any of this. But I just kind of feel like this will be unique. Nobody else is going to have this particular one. So when I give this to somebody, they're going to be like, oh, this is really cool. You know, I've never seen this before. So I feel like it kind of gives that little pizzazz. I will be putting a little kitty cat sticker on the back side of this somewhere. So that way, if in the future, if I don't, you know, as co-workers, you know, you see them for several years or maybe a year and they move on to a different job and stuff. So it's not, you know, anything you can do about it. But down the line, if they still have this, they'll see on the back side and the little kitty, they'll be like, oh yeah, and Kitty made this for me. I forgot I had this, you know, kind of thing. So I just wanted to share with you guys real quick a little tip on what I do with these things. So yeah. I hope everybody had a really good Halloween. Mine was a little slow, unfortunately. I didn't really get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters, but I believe it's because it was Thursday and it was really cold, so I will give them that. And plus, also, I got a lot of leftover candy, so I will be bringing a lot of candy to my job, as well as I'll stick a whole bunch in my Honey Bun's backpack and tell him to take that to work, too, and be like, share the candy. We're not eating all this candy. But, yeah, I hope you guys use this little technique, and it's super easy. You should have all, you know, your glue and your little clippers and your scissors, and that's all you really need. Other than that, everything else is I use from the Dollar Tree, and you don't not have to use little shells. Like, I'm only going to use the shells on like the sea, like the water ones, like the sea turtle and maybe the seashell. On the other ones, I might use little rocks or something like old earrings that you don't use, clip off the metal backing, or even stick it through the canvas. I haven't tried that yet. I might try it later. And that way it's just like little buttons or whatever else you have around the house. It could be just little knickknacks and stuff, but it's really all up to you. And it's kind of like a Mod Podge to me. It's just a little bit of a different gluing technique. But yeah, I will talk to everybody later. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit of a quickie, but yeah, have a good day. Bye.